Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, welcome to the Empower Blog. It's Steve Maraboli, president of A Better Today. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening. I absolutely love doing this Empower Blog. It's a quick empowerment snack for those of you who may need a quick pick-me-up, and I love sharing my energy with all of you. It's been a fantastic day. I had two amazing radio shows. Of course, for any information about the radio shows, A Better Today, any of our programs, you can visit abettertoday.com, stevemaraboli.com. And, of course, for all the archives of any radio show that I've done, you can visit empoweredlivingradio.com. That's the new home for all the radio shows that I'll be doing all across the world. It's empoweredlivingradio.com. And, again, all the archives available on there. Also available on iTunes. If you just go to iTunes and type in Steve Maraboli in the search engine, you will get probably close to 100 hours worth of radio shows. You can download some of the not only great seminars that I've given through the show, but also some of the great conversations I've had with some of the leading communicators and thinkers of our time: Byron Katie, Neil Donald Walsh, James Redfield, Greg Braden, Don Miguel Ruiz, Dan Millman. We've had so many great guests, my friends and colleagues in this industry, and it's been fantastic. Again, thank you for tuning into the Empower Blog. Today I want to talk to you about shaping your greatest life. You know, one of the great things I love talking about and communicating with you out there is how much power you actually have in your life. You know, how much you actually control. You are a creator and a shaper of your own life. It's too easy. It's too easy to fall into that rut, to that victim mentality of saying, oh, woe is me, I can't believe this happened to me. And you sit in your cubicle, you sit in your office, you sit in your home, you sit in your car, and just think about how much you don't like your life or certain aspects of your life, and how you wish they were different, and how, you know, you tell all your friends that you want something to change, but time and time again, nothing changes. And I'll tell you why. Because change isn't something that happens. It doesn't just happen. It isn't something that you have. It's something you are. It's something you do. Change is something you do. So shaping your greatest life, it's actually a verb. It's something that you do. It's not just something you form a philosophy or a strategy about. It's not something you just intend to do. Intent is vital because there can't be action without intent. But after you have that intent, begin shaping, begin doing, begin acting as if, you know, you live your life according to what you want. And according to the actions you take. You know, the life you're living right now may not be the life you want. It may not be exactly how you saw it, but it's what you've got because it's a result of the ingredients you've put in. It's a result of the actions you've taken, not just the intent you've had. Because if you're in a situation that you don't like being in, your intent would have led you somewhere else, but it hasn't, because your actions have to follow. Intent is something very spiritual. It's very powerful. But here on earth, we're led by action. It's a culmination. It's a combination. It's a collaboration of intent and action. That's what inspires change. So when you want to shape your greatest life, when you think about the life that you want, and it doesn't matter where you live, whether you're listening to this in California or Calcutta, it doesn't matter where you live. As humans, what do we want? We want a life of happiness, of success. We want to experience an abundance of love, right? We want to live life the way it was intended to be lived. If you look around and you're created by the same force that created everything else, everything around you is in growth. It's always refining, improving, enhancing. It's moving, it's shaking, it's alive. Your greatest life should reflect that as well. The reason why you may be miserable or feel stuck in a situation is because you're stuck. You don't feel free. You don't feel free to move around and to live your life, to say what it is you're thinking. But the truth is, if you've imprisoned yourself, There's no rule anywhere that says today has to look like yesterday. If your today looks exactly like your yesterday, that's your choice. You can shake things up today. You can move things around today. You can stop talking to people who are sapping your energy. You can start talking to people who don't sap your energy. If you're somebody that you think of and just the thought of them inspires you, and just speaking to them inspires you, and you love hearing them talk, and you love being around them, then be around them and talk to them. And if there are people in your life that sap your energy and they bring you down and they make you upset and they make you feel bad, then start limiting your contact with them. It doesn't matter who they are, but your today does not have to resemble your yesterday. The truth is, when you're shaping something, when you're shaping your life, just like a great sculptor starts with a block, whether it's a block of ice and it's an ice sculpture, it's a block of stone, or if it's a mound of clay, it starts with something, and the shaping doesn't just mean adding to it, and doesn't just mean taking away from it. Again, it's a collaboration. Some things being added, some things being cut out. The things that enhance its purpose are added. They're shaped carefully. And the things that are just defeating the purpose and in the way and not serving the purpose are simply cut out. When you're shaping your greatest life, you'll have to do the same. It's something you do. And here's the kicker. It's something you do now. Shaping is something you do right now. You can't shape tomorrow. You can't shape yesterday. You shape now. You start living life as it's truly meant to live, experiencing every moment of the day. Experiencing your ability to create and shape